can't stop the love we made.
Hi guys, it's Shishka Barber 1 coming right back at you with another Boom Beach video. Today's video, guys, we are talking about the Mega Crab. I kind of didn't really talk about him too much in the last video because I didn't realize at the time that these tribes are going to be the Mega Crab tribes. I realized during editing, but yeah, a little too late then. So, obviously Tank Life Leech is amazing for Mega Crab. I believe statues should more or less be focused around that. Now, you've got like a trade-off because Clearly we've got so many things that are going well for operation style hits. You got Zuka damage, you got more gunboat energy, you got smokescreen cost reduction. So Zuka hits are going to be very strong. The thing is, as you guys know, not every attack on Mega Crab is AZ. A lot of times you have to clear with some kind of an armored attack, TGM or all T. I think all T is going to be the way to go here. All tanks, guys. That's going to be your primary attack. The only time I would even think about bringing healers for this matter is maybe to heal Bullet, but we'll see. I kind of have to just feel that one out. Otherwise, I just don't see any need for healers. Obviously, healing Bullet will save you GBE from having to use an energy drink less because, well, you know, it starts to add up kind of quickly, and you don't want Bullet to die, at least not at a certain point, right? And Bullet gets a lot of value for, I always call them healers. I know they're medics, guys. I just call them healers because I'm an idiot. But the medics get a lot of value when they're healing Bullet because of his pain tolerance. So, you know, he's not taking as much damage as another troop would take. So that means those heals are in a way replenishing more damage than they would have otherwise, but it really has to do with his pain tolerance. The point is he's a very good target for healers to heal, or for medics to heal, right? But I'm kind of going all over the place here. Point is, not every hit's going to be AZ. So you're going to be compelled to bring an armored style attack, which makes me think that in general you should just gear your statues and everything else towards armor style attacks. You know, with pretty much all tanks, guys. It's been working so well with the map clears over this last week. So what that means is statue setup, guys. That's what I'm getting into here for the Mega Crab. I still don't know what any of the Mega Crab special flavor is, like any bonus abilities we'll get, because that could alter this presentation I'm making for you right here. But anyway, that being said, it's still going to generally follow the same logic. And a lot of this is probably common sense already to you guys. Clearly, really, I'm probably not going to touch my statues. There's the short version of what I want to tell you. I'm rocking 262 right now. The idea here is that obviously the Tank Life Leech scales off of troop damage. So the more damage you do, the more leeching you get back, right? So that's strong. That makes troop damage even stronger. GBE is weaker. Like, you don't need as many gunboat energy statues because the Life Well tribe, guys. So, I mean, obviously in this regard, that devalues GBE. So Tank Life Leech increases value on troop damage, gunboat energy decreases value on GBE. The only question is, what about troop health? And this, again, you kind of got to feel out. It's possible that 3 troop health might be the right solution. Heck, it's even possible 1 might be the right solution. Always at least 1 troop health, guys, for Mega Crab. That's just a no-brainer. This isn't a task force. Always bring a masterpiece at least. But like, this isn't an operation, you know what I mean? It's Mega Crab. It's different. The statues scale differently. Like, if you look at the defensive building damage and the defensive building health, or whatever the heck, on Mega Crab versus operations, Mega Crab is gentler. It's medium. It's not nearly as hard as the statues aren't nearly as high as those high level operations can get to. So because of that, the statues do have a need for troop health. That's why we bring armored attacks, right? I digress. But for this one, I think what it's going to come down to is how much troop health your tanks need in order for them to stay alive long enough to heal themselves based on the damage that's coming in. It's kind of a complex equation. And I know, for instance, like I did some of the numbers already, if you're rocking, like with my setup, if I've got two troop health, you can get up to, oh shit, I don't have the numbers anymore. Forget it. You can get to, I think it was around 100 and, I forgot the number. It's a lot of damage. I want to say around 170% defensive building damage, something in that range before a boom cannon will one-shot you. But to me, that's kind of like the cutoff is like, at what percent damage does a boom cannon one-shot your tank, right? And how much health do you need for that? I think that kind of plays into it. Now, granted, there might be some other splash damage or whatever, but as long as boom cannons aren't one-shot in your tanks, guys, I think that's a pretty good like threshold to get to. And yeah, you know, I do have that number for you guys. Hold on one second. I'll cut it. Yeah, I was right on. It's 172% building health is what it takes for a boom cannon to one-shot a tank that's got a boosted perfect troop health masterpiece and a boosted perfect troop health guardian. The perfect troop health masterpiece is 35%, and the perfect guardian is, of course, 14%. At those numbers, 172% building damage, defensive building damage, is the amount that it takes for a boom cannon to one-shot a tank. Mega Crab does get there. He gets to that stage. He gets up to that point around... well, it's hard to say. They're always different, but let's say around the stages like 50 or so in that range. I think that's when we start to see those DBDs start to get up into that range. So it is possible I might want to drop another Troop Health Guardian, which I think we've already got. Yeah, we got a perfect one right here. So if we need to, we might consider dropping a third Troop Health Guardian just for that reason. I'm just going to have to play it as we go. Also for this Mega Crab, guys, I am going to be collaborating with Jamar, Global Mega Crab, awesome player that he is. So I'm not sure what that means yet. I still plan to do my live streams and stuff, but I need to discuss with Jamar this week what we're going to do, what I need to do, and I'll get back to you guys on that. But as always, I'll bring you the Mega Crab content. I love this is my favorite part of the game right now, so I won't be missing a chance to document that. And this, I'm really pumped about this Mega Crab as well. All that being said, guys, I got a few things on my map we should clear. I think, yeah, my face goes over here for this game. Yeah, let's just take a look. I haven't pre-classified or anything. Probably should have, being lazy. What do we got here? 90, 86. All right, and we're looking at 2 Shield Gen 3s and a Shock Blaster 3. Now, we can throw anything we want to at this. I think in the spirit of Tank Life Leech, we will select those tanks again. So let's go all tanks. I've been having a lot of fun with the combination. Although, you know, with the Shock Blaster, it's arguable. You know, RZCM's been great, too. I've been, as you can tell, I was running with this last night. I kind of got lazy and left it out on my boat. Didn't put the cryos in, but anyway. RZCM, another great troop combo in this meta, of course, because of the Zuka damage plus 50%. Where the heck were we, guys? Was it this dude? Nope. Must have been this guy. Yeah. Alright, take one more quick scout. Excuse me. My nose always runs when I make these darn videos. Okay. Yeah, so really just the Shock Blaster 3. Kind of going to be a pain. Other than that, just muscle our way through it. Bullet's probably going to die. Because we're not boosted. That's fine. We'll start on the right, and we'll make sure to get the right shield gen. Basically, Bullet's going to probably die around the same time we turn the corner. I'm going to BART out the Shock Blaster, and yeah, I'm going to send this guy down to Pound Town. That's the plan, guys. Let's see if that happens. Okay, he was 90, right? Let's go 1, 2, and 3 on the barrage. Turn down that volume just a smidge. And let's go 1 and 2, probably 3. Yep, just well, we got it in 2. Excellent. Okay. Dropping Bullet in front of the boom cannon. Everyone else further off, right? Okay, things are looking good. Yeah, I don't care about boom mines, guys. Tanks can eat boom mines all day long now with this life leech. I do kind of care about shocks just because they slow things down. Oh man, we have no GBE. Let's give Bullet a drink. Hopefully he can get a drink. Is he getting chain shocked? No. Okay, good. Yeah, GBE is a bit tight. That's an understatement. I'm going to have to give him another drink. If he's not getting chain shocked. We might have just lost 16 GBE. Yes, we did. Not giving up yet, although the smart man would just retreat right now. But, you know. See what happens. The only real problem here is the shock launchers. Shock launchers are especially bad for tanks, guys, because, well, if a tank is shocked, it can't heal itself. Shock the shock up top. It's really this one boom cannon here in the back. It's going to kind of be a pain in the rear right now. Okay, we have enough GBE to start turning this corner. Let's turn the corner. We're going to need to put some of our cheap smokes down to help make this move. Now, I needed to find a great place to put critters, like maybe right behind the shield gen. I need to keep it out of the range of as much splash as possible, but I need it to distract the single point of the cannon and boom cannon. All right. The key is just how we do this corner transition. And one more okay, now we can shock. I was just waiting for one more structure to drop, and then we got enough for the shock. Let's flare directly on that boom cannon, because it is our biggest threat right now. We can basically heal up through everything else. Okay, boom cannon's down. Time might be a factor here, too, with the shock blaster working on us the way he is, and still having to go through a shield that has 90% building health boost. Yeah, time is not our friend right now. We're going to have to work our way around this... slight change of plans. We're going to have to work our way around this base and get to the other shield gen. I'm trying to get out of the range of the shock launcher right now. We still have enough time. I'm not too worried about it. I need to mitigate the shocks. The shocks are really what's hurting us right now. Okay. Things are looking good. Oh, time is getting tight, guys. Time is getting tight, in fact. Maybe things aren't looking so good. Okay. I'm just trying to collect as much GBE as possible. Okay, let's drop the shocks, flare the boom cannon, and then we'll flare the shock launcher, and then we'll hopefully have enough time to do everything we need to do. Flaring shock launcher. And then we'll flare the shield gen. I love the life leech, guys. Machine gun, don't care. Cannon, he's gonna hurt a little bit, I'll be honest, but that's okay. Shield gen's down. Let's move over here. Let's drop a smoke. As long as we're out of range of the cannon, we should be good. 30 seconds to go, guys. We've got, I don't know how many tanks are up. We got 8 tanks. And looks like we can drop an artillery on this. Oh, guys, I don't know. Yeah, I think we got it. It's looking awfully close, though. But we are unboosted, right? Kaboom! Just like that, Chinese letter player goes down to Pound Town with all tanks. All tanks and the awesome tribal life leech, guys. So I hope you've been doing hits like this, because I think hits like this are actually really good preparation for the Mega Crab as well. Understanding your situation, recognizing your constraints, and the time you have to operate in, prioritization of targets, the quick flare timing, all that kind of stuff. Because I don't know if you noticed, but those flares, there wasn't a lot of hesitation. I was flaring before the structure was down, right? This type of a mechanic, this type of a feeling is going to be very helpful going into Mega Crab. A win's a win. I don't care if I lost almost all my tanks. We got them. That's the point, right? Mega Crab doesn't care how many tanks die. Okay, what are we looking at here? 70 and where's the cannon? This is 70-51. All right, 70% on the health and 51% on the defensive building damage. We see. Oh, telephone call. Nuts. It was nobody. Should have had the phone over here anyway. And this video is gonna have a lot of edits. It sucks. Anyway, let's see. What were we talking about? Yeah, 51 and what the hell, 70. 70-51. Right. And oh yeah, prototypes. A Shock Blaster 3, Shock Blaster 3, and a Damage Amp 3. So really, honestly, guys, I mean, we can throw tanks at it, but I don't see the point, other than the fact that we're talking about Mega Crab. But yeah, I guess, well, he's online, so never mind anyway. What about this guy? Yoda 54321. Let's check the stats. He's a 29. It's pretty weak. 29-36. Okay. We see a Grappler 3, Hot Pot 3, and Shock Blaster 3. Yeah. So, again, this is an awfully weak base. I have been losing in VP a little bit, so, these things happen. Yeah. I'm just formulating my plan. Okay, yeah, with this, I really had fun with double grappler bases recently, like where the two grapplers are spaced out with one another. I love to bring Bullet and Taunt in, and then Bullet just gets, like, tossed back and forth between the grapplers, but ever since they updated the taunt mechanic to be mobile, anytime Bullet moves, his taunt radius follows him, or actually just taunts everything. The original stuff that was taunted plus new stuff. The point is between two grapplers bouncing Bullet back and forth, you can taunt half of the freaking base. It's really funny. I wish this guy had two grapplers, but we can do something still pretty good just with one. Okay, yeah, I'm actually going to be using taunt. Was it this guy? It was Yoda. Alright, jump right into it, guys. The only thing here is I need to shock the Hot Pot, and I need to BART out the Shock Blaster. He had the 29% on the health, I think. Wasn't much. 2 Barrage and 1 or 2 Artillery should do the trick. There's 1 and 2. Okay. We've got enough to go ahead and take out one of these shocks as well. 1 Barrage, probably 2 Artillery. There's 1 and 1 so far. Yeah, with the 2nd Artillery. Okay, there we go. Now, we'll do critters first, then bullet, and then all the tanks. Or as many tanks as we can get. That's right, I'm unboosted. Probably shouldn't have done the critters then. Get taunt going. Now we got everything taunted. I don't have enough for a shock, which kinda stinks. Here we go. Yeah, I forgot GB was a bit tight. Key here is to keep taunt up. Just don't have the GBE for it. Okay, this is kind of a busted hit, guys, I'll be honest. We're gonna win. It'll be okay, but this is not the hit I was going for. Try to taunt one more time before Bullet dies. Okay, Bullet is down. This is a bad hit. How did I mess that up? Oh yeah, because I barted the crap out of everything. You know what I messed up on? Should not have barted out the shock launcher. In fact, let's just redo that right now. No, I wasn't thinking properly. I need GBE to actually do stuff. I can't go into a fight without GBE, right? Okay, oops. There you go. Let's try that again. We'll leave the stupid shock launcher. I don't care. 2 Barrage, 1 and 2, and probably 2 Artillery, unless we get really lucky with both Barrage. Which we did. So there's only 2 Barrage, 1 Artillery. Okay, yeah, GB is tight, and I'm going to waste any on critters. Let's just get Bullet out there. Tanks, everybody else. Taunt is up. Yeah, I want that simultaneity of it. That way he's getting shocked at the same time. That way we're not getting chain shocked. Okay, cycling taunt. Yeah, that's basically the game. I'm going to cycle shock on the Hot Pot, because that will still hurt. And I'll just cycle taunt. And the tanks are going to make their way up there. Bullet's going to distract everything else. And yeah, he'll die probably, but that's okay. Cycling shock one more time. Guess we'll go for one more taunt. Tanks need to do some work on that Hot Pot. There they go. Alright, throw some critters on the right flank. Kind of distract the cannon and stuff. I was hoping that would be out of the range of the flamethrower, but for the most part it is. The boom cannon distraction, I meant. Well, there's a cannon over there too, but it was the boom cannon I was worried about, guys. Okay, we'll go ahead and shock that boom cannon and cannon on the right flank, and we'll drop some critters up top to distract this cannon and boom cannon. Trying to get them off my tanks as much as possible. There we go. Kaboom, just like that, Yoda, 54321, goes down to Pound Town on our second attempt. But, yeah, you know, I'm light on GB and just wasn't thinking about it. Alright. Yeah, tanks do cost GBE to drop, right? That's the other thing. So, you do need some GBE on this. And obviously, you also need some when you're going to go for your Smoky style hits. You know, for players that are going to lean more on Smoky style hits, you probably want to have 1 or 2 more GBE statues than I've got. Maybe 1 more. I don't really know, but man, with the smoke cost being so cheap, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe even just 2 GBE like I have is good enough. Because honestly, I've been able to function pretty well in a lot of our operations. I've been able to do a lot of Zuka-style hits. Yeah, I mean, anyway, I could see the argument for 1 or 2 more GBE, but at the same time, I could also see why you might not need it. Is this guy offline yet? No, he's not. Well, I guess we're going to wrap it up right there. What else can we talk about? Let's look at the travels real quick. Yeah, that smoke screen energy cost reduction is really nice, guys. It makes a huge difference on your total GBE cost for smoky style attacks, obviously. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it, guys. Just let me know in the comments below what you plan to do for the Mega Crab. If you're changing any of your statues around, or if you think there's something I missed, some other preparation. Like, you know, we don't know what the crab flavor is, like I was saying, and we also don't know if we're going to see any of those scary mortars, or those taunt towers, or all that other junk from previous Halloween events in the past. So these things could alter the dynamics of what we choose, going into it. But I think at the core, all of this is still fundamentally sound because these are the tribals. But it's going to be a great crab, and I just wish we had more than 40 attacks. They're going with they're giving us all the attacks up front again, which is great. I think everybody loves that, but I would like them to give us our full complement of attacks. I don't like just being limited to 40. But, hey, hopefully they'll figure that out too later. Primarily, it's a loot issue for me. I like to have more attacks to go higher into the Mega Crab to get more loot from it. The time I spend on the lower stages, it's not really worth it. I mean, granted, you're not spending as much time because you're flying right through them, but still, it's not really worth it in terms of the reward. You get more reward later, and then the time is better invested. So it's more valuable to me when we have more attacks because I get better stuff from it. It's like that. But anyway... we're going to wrap it up right there. I hope you guys have a super fantastic, awesome rest of your day. And like always, be kind to others, because if you're not, you're just being mean, and mean people suck. Have a great day.